Hi and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Alison and I am the Senior Children's Worker and founder of the Urban Family, and today is our last session of Live at 5. And yeah, you might wonder what is going on, but we're having a Zoom Willy Wonka party, and so I'm not the original creator of this idea. I did pinch it from Pocketful of Primary, but I did contact her and said that I thought it was fantastic and would it be okay to do something similar. So she was okay with that. So I've got my Willy Wonka hat. I'm a big girl, so I've got a waistcoat here that doesn't quite fit. It's not very comfortable if I button it up. And I've got my bow tie. I decided to go with a t-shirt because it's quite warm here in the UK today. And I can feel already that I'm hot wearing this costume. And to be perfectly honest, they only need to see me from the shoulder, chest up. So it's not necessary that they see all of me. So that's my costume for our party. Now, we haven't dressed up at all during our lockdown. So this hopefully will be a nice surprise for the children. So before I continue, if this is your first time at this channel, then I really want to welcome you and thank you so much for coming to watch this video. I really appreciate it. If you like it, please like it, and if you want to subscribe, I'm intending to start posting more videos on a regular basis. I've not been very good in the past, but I hope to get on top of that going forward. And yeah, I'd love it if you could subscribe, press the little bell so that you know when I release a new video. And the other thing that I just need to say is I have no intentions of editing this video until I get better at content and knowing what I'm doing. I'm just going to video on my phone and upload onto YouTube, so hopefully you don't mind too much. Also want to apologise if there's any noise in the background. There's lots of people cutting their lawn today. It's hot and sunny in England, and it's Saturday and everybody is out. So I hear you ask, what is a Willy Wonka factory? No, Willy Wonka party. Well, it's going to be about 45 minutes long because that's how long our sessions normally are, and we are going to just play games today. So normally in our sessions we would have a Bible study, and we'd read the Bible and we would have a lesson to go with it, but we've not got any of that today because we actually finished our study yesterday. We've been in lockdown since I think the 23rd of March is when the UK went into lockdown, but we started doing a 6-day-a-week Bible study on the 26th of March. And so today is session 96. We have successfully got to session 96. So I am really thrilled. Now, the kids that have been coming very regularly have all been sent a party bag. And so I've got a mock-up of what they've got. Mine's missing a few pieces because I didn't have any extras. But they have a party bag like this with their name on it. And if you can see, it's kind of a little bit Willy Wonka. It's very, very simple. Printed out labels, made labels in PowerPoint and printed them off and stuck them on the bag. I got some nice purple tissue paper to put inside it just to make it look luxurious. And one of my volunteers very kindly delivered out these party bags to the children, and their parents were under strict instructions that the children cannot open them until 5 p.m. when we start the party tonight. So inside the party bag, because I'm quite sure that you're interested in it, we just got a couple of things for them. So they have a packet of popcorn, and it's just a little treat for them to have, and hopefully they'll enjoy it. I like salty popcorn, and I know that a lot of people like sweet popcorn, so I opted for sweet and salty in the hopes that that satisfies everybody's needs. Now this I'm sure they won't enjoy, but I will encourage them to put a little bit of cordial in it. But I got some bottles of sparkling water, and I created my own label which says fizzy lifting drink, and again I just made it in PowerPoint, printed it off, and it's maybe not quite how I would have wanted it to look because unfortunately because of lockdown I'm using an inkjet printer, and I don't think you get the same kind of quality on a cheap inkjet as you do on a nice laser, but I wasn't going to the office just to print these. So yep, they've got these lovely bottles of water, and if they put some squash in it, it will probably taste a lot better for them, but I like sparkling water. They also got a bendy straw, but I don't have any left, so I can't show you. So they've got a nice bright coloured bendy straw to help them drink their fizzy lifting drink. And then, just for a little bit of fun, they have got a bottle of bubbles, so hopefully they'll enjoy playing that. It's just part of, what kind of party bag doesn't have bubbles in it? So I thought it was really good. And then they also have a golden egg, because I can't remember the book very well. It's been such a long time since I read Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. But in the 1967 version of the film, they have the geese that lay the golden eggs, and they have a good egg, bad egg. So we have given each of the children a golden egg, and these you can buy on Amazon. I'll link everything in the description below that I've bought. In fact, I bought most things from Amazon because it was easy to get it delivered. So inside the egg, rather than there be a treat in there, they've got a piece of paper, and on the piece of paper, so this is for a game, there is something written. So on this one it says the talents. This term, so during lockdown, I was just looking to see if I had it here, but I don't. This time we've gone through the Gospel of Luke using a book that Scripture Union has released called The Diary of a Disciple, and it's a handwritten version of Luke. And so they have something, either a Bible story from there, a Bible character, a scenario, and they're going to have to describe this scenario to their friends on Zoom without using the words on the piece of paper. So a little bit like Taboo, but I've only given them a few words that they can't use. It's not as complicated as Taboo. If they successfully get somebody to give them the right answer, then we have Violet Beauregard, I think she is the name of the character, board, which is got her head on it, and then it's covered in purple balloons, and they get to pop a balloon, and inside each balloon there is a prize, a piece of paper with a prize on it. And so the person that successfully tells this, there'll be a good egg and they'll get the prize. Okay, if they aren't successful and get it, then they're a bad egg and they won't get to pop a balloon to find out a prize. The person that successfully guesses it also wins the same prize that they do. So we've got two of everything. These prizes are like pencils, erasers. We have a couple of bigger things, like got whoopee cushions. So they're not expensive gifts, but they're just little tokens. So we will be playing that game today. We also have in here our Willy Wonka bingo. So each child has a bingo card, and we will share the screen and do a PowerPoint presentation and just show the different bars of chocolate, and they have to get all nine, I think there's 9 yet. They have to get all 9 chocolates on their sheet, and then they can wave their sheet and shout bingo, and we'll give them a small prize for winning that as well. So there's really playing 2 games, because I think that this game will take quite a length of time, and the reason that we've given both the person that delivers the clues and the person that guesses the clues a prize is because kind of try to encourage the children to continue participating and that it doesn't get too boring. Some of the younger children, we've not given them the eggs because they haven't participated in the same way, but also too, I don't know that they would necessarily be able to do it, be able to tell it in a way that we can understand, or they might not know what to say. So rather than that, rather than that, we've just explained to parents that it is only for the children between 6 and 11 that we've provided these eggs for, because that is the age group that we are geared at. Anybody younger than that has just got a gift from us. And then finally, the last thing that they have, and again, I don't have all of this because I didn't buy too much extra, is that we have a certificate for each of the children, and each child has a different chocolate or sweetie themed certificate. This happens to be Cadbury's buttons, and on the top of it, it says, "This buttons award is because you are as cute as a button." And so they have an envelope with their name on it, so they don't know what their certificate is. With the certificate in it, oops, my lighting's gone. With the certificate in it, but it also has the chocolate or the sweetie that goes with their certificate in there as well. And so that's what we've given them as a thank you for staying with us throughout lockdown, and just a little surprise party. We've been bigging it up for 2 weeks now. So initially I sent out golden tickets to all the children, inviting them to come along to the party. and they had to RSVP so that we knew exactly how many people we were expecting. And I'm really looking forward to it. I am so excited about this afternoon. I can't wait to get stuck in with this, but I'm also going to be really sad because this is going to be the last live at 5, and we don't know that come September this might be the last live at 5 ever. In fact, we've no idea. But what I will say is I have thoroughly enjoyed getting to know these children in a completely different way. In the ministry that we do, we have a stage-based performance and we have minimal interaction with the children, but we visit them during the week. And I can't visit all the children. It's just impossible to visit them all. But what I can do is I can visit some of them. But here we've met the same children day in, day out. In fact, there's one child who has not missed a single session. She has been to all 96 sessions. I mean, even I have a day off in the week, but she has been to every single one, and she has done every single news sheet, every puzzle, every colouring sheet that we've asked her to do. And I just want to thank God for parents that help their children to be so committed, and for children just to love it. I mean, it's a very strange thing, and it's a very peculiar scenario that we find ourselves in during lockdown and this COVID-19. But, you know, these children have come every day, or most days, and we've seen them grow tremendously in the last 4 months. And it just makes my heart so full to know that they have grown and they've improved and they've deepened their love of Christ, and they've taken on more, and their desire to seek God has just become so powerful. And so I'm just really grateful to God that I have the privilege of being who I am and doing the job that I do. So, you know, I want you to know that you really are appreciated as children's workers, and you might not think that you are. And I remember reading somewhere that it takes 32 years to see the fruit of your labour if you're a children's worker. But, you know, I think I've seen the fruit of my labour in just such a short space of time. And I'm so grateful that I've had that honour to be able to see these children's lives changed and impacted. So I'm going to stop rambling and I'm going to leave you because I still have a PowerPoint to make for the bingo before we start this afternoon. So take care, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Make sure that you leave a comment below and I will try to get back to you as soon as I possibly can. So take care for now. Bye-bye.